皆さん、こんにちは。Welcome to episode number 50. In today's lesson, I will cover two important topics. One, understanding the difference between expressing a specific time and expressing a duration of time. And number two, learning how to show approximate time using the word goro or kurai. Many learners tend to mix up these concepts, but it's important to keep them separate. My goal today is to help you clearly understand these differences so you can use them correctly in conversations. それでは始めましょう。First, let's quickly go over some key vocabulary words that you will see throughout this episode. 時間 is used to express duration of time. Goro is used to show an approximate point in time. Kurai or gurai used to show approximate duration of time or quantity. And this word kurai has two pronunciations, either kurai or gurai, and can be used interchangeably. I will also use kanji in today's episode, so let's take a look at them as well. Here are the kanji for time-related words that we'll be using in today's lesson. Seeing these kanji on the slide will make it easier for you to recognize time-related expressions. Please take a look at this second word. Jikan means time, or it can be used to show duration of hours. And next one, means minute and sometimes be pronounced as pun. Han means half, and when used with time, it indicates half past the hour. And these kanji are commonly used in daily life, so try to get familiar with them as we go through today's lesson. Now let's move on to our first topic, duration of time. Instead of talking about specific time, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, we will focus on expressions that describe how long something lasts, such as for 1 hour, for 2 hours, or for 3 minutes. Let's take a closer look at how to express duration in Japanese. The kanji used to express duration of time is kan, and this is its character. Kan means interval or span of time, and when combined with this kanji, ji, it indicates a duration of hours. Unlike specific time like ichiji, 1 o'clock, or niji, 2 o'clock, when expressing how long something lasts, we use jikan. For example, 1 hour is 1時間 and 2 hours is 2時間. When expressing short durations like minutes, we don't use the kanji for o'clock, ji. Instead, we use the kanji for minute, hun, or pun, and add kan to indicate duration. To express a duration of 3 minutes, you say 3分 and add kan, 3分間 for 3 minutes. You can replace the number to indicate different durations. 30分間 for 30 minutes. How about 1.5 hours? That would be 1時間半 1 hour, 1時間 and a half. 半 1時間半. Let's look at some sentences. 映画は2時間です. What does that mean? The movie is 2 hours long. Notice there's no particles after the duration of time word. How about this one? 日本語を3時間勉強しました. So, how long did this person study Japanese? そうです。 They studied for 3 hours. How do you say I walked for 2.5 hours in Japanese? 2時間半歩きました。2時間 2 hours and a half. 2時間半歩きました。いいですか? Do you remember how to show approximate time? As we learned the particle ni for time expression, we learned this word goro to show approximate time. Indicate an approximate time such as about 3 o'clock. We learned that the word goro is used. This means not exactly 3 o'clock, but around 3 o'clock. With goro, the particle ni is optional. The word goro is used to indicate an approximate point in time, so this sentence, 6時半ごろ起きます or 6時半ごろに起きます both means I get up about 6:30. To express an approximate duration of time, we use a different word, くらい or ぐらい instead of ごろ. Goro is used only for approximate points in time, while kurai is more versatile. It can be used for approximate duration of time, amounts, distances, and prices. In some cases, kurai can also be used for approximate points in time, just like goro. I will compare these words in a chart, but before I show you the chart, let me mention the pronunciation of this word again. The pronunciation of this word can be either kurai or gurai, and they can be used interchangeably. However, in spoken language, gurai is more preferred because it's easier to pronounce after the sound. Try comparing them yourself. 3分ぐらい versus 3分くらい. Which one feels easier to say? How about these examples about 10 yen? 10円ぐらい and 10円くらい. About 5 people, 5人ぐらい 5人くらい. Whichever pronunciation feels more natural to you is fine to use. I'd like to highlight how kurai is more versatile than goro. As you can see from this chart, goro is used only for points in time, while kurai is more versatile and be used to show approximate time, duration of time, approximate amount, prices, and so on. Now, take a look at this example sentence here. Both goro and kurai are used in the same sentence to express approximate point in time. The difference is the usage of the particle. When using kurai to show the approximate point in time, you must include appropriate particle to connect it with verbs. In this example, the destination particle ni is used with the verb 行きます。8時ぐらいに行きます。With goro, the particle ni is optional, but with kurai, the particle is required to show the approximate point in time. But remember, when kurai is used to express duration of time, no particle is necessary. Like this example, 1時間くらい勉強しました。I studied for about an hour. Now that you understand the difference between these two words, let me know if there's anything incorrect in these sentences. 何時に起きましたか? 今朝7時ごろ起きました。何を食べましたか? トーストを2枚ごろ食べました。 When expressing the approximate quantity of things you ate, you cannot use ごろ. In this case, you must use くらい instead. Alright, let's check. Are these sentences grammatically correct or incorrect? 7時ごろ会いましょう。7時ぐらいに会いましょう。They're both correct. How about these two sentences? 7時間ごろ寝ました。7時間ぐらい寝ました。7時間ごろ doesn't make any sense. To show the duration of time, you have to use ぐらい。How about these two sentences? Are they both correct? To say, please wait for 3 minutes. 3分ごろ待ってください。and 3分ぐらい待ってください。そうです。This sentence is correct. This is not right. それでは文を作りましょう。Let's use this chart to create sentences that express how long you waited at the hospital. 1番 You waited for 1 hour. 病院で1時間待ちました。OK、2番 About 1 hour. 病院で1時間ぐらい待ちました。OK、3番 An hour and a half. 病院で1時間半待ちました。Alright. 4番 You waited about 2 hours and a half. 病院で2時間半ぐらい待ちました。いいですね。それでは私の質問に答えてください。1番昨日何時に寝ましたか？昨日何時に寝ましたか？ 2 番昨日何時間ぐらい寝ましたか？昨日何時間ぐらい寝ましたか？ 3 番毎晩何時ごろ寝ますか？毎晩何時ごろ寝ますか？答えをコメントに書いてくださいね。それじゃあまた。さよなら。